Good morning, December 13th. Today is a Monday. We're watching PTPI here, but it didn't work. It didn't work that well. Well, it worked perfectly, actually, exactly as we planned. I just didn't take the trade I just didn't take the trade. And now that BFRI trade that I thought might have worked, it just didn't set up here. See how it went up into the VWAP and then completely reversed? That's not my favorite setup, so we'll have to wait for it some longer. It's patience. We gotta wait. Hurry up and wait. I don't know. I'm trying to evolve here, right? So I'm noticing that some stuff is hard to watch on the mobile. It's not hard to watch. It's not as clean and as clear as it could be. So we're gonna try some stuff here on this one. See if we can get a little better picture. So I'm not really sure if that helps you. See how it's darker? I don't really know if that'll help you there. The crosshairs, hopefully that'll help you, right? Because that's pretty important. It seems like that center cross line seems to be twitching out, though. Maybe that's just the way it looks, but anyway. Let's just see how this goes. Yeah, so actually SGMA, she just took off. I don't know what's better here. I don't know, we're up 7%, or 9%. There it is, coming off a halt. Pretty nice looking gap up. Yeah, and if we actually look at this objectively, no, look at it. We didn't have to do what we did. We didn't have to hold it overnight. We didn't have to take any of that risk. We could have taken it off in the after hours here, and lo and behold, we could have bought it again here at our level. Look at it. Again, our buy levels are like friggin' almost spot on, right? Long story short, I was thinking actually about sizing up, and I thought, no, you know what? Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it as is, right? Let's just, I don't know. We already took a lot out of this ticker. I guess that's not even why. What does that have to do with anything? You could have sized this up, and now we would have been right back to. Because really, as it stands, we're probably looking at maybe $180 right now. So not too spectacular, but it could have been a lot better if it was sized up, or even just to our standard $5,000 position. It's kind of a shame, actually, but we'll wait and see. We're just gonna let this thing ride out. You feel way more comfortable when a trade's like this. That's a big part of this. When your trade feels better to you mentally, psychologically, it's a huge stress relief when you've taken all the stress off this. Like, honestly, I would probably run a stop up in here at the halt line or even higher if I had more units. I'd probably try and take some off, and if I had, if I would probably want to put a stop up in there and just to keep, say 10% in your pocket. Watch that push. Look at that. See that volume came in? See that? 23,000 did that move. 23,000 units at $16, $16.60. Yeah, so $381,000 worth of stocks right there. Traded hands. There you go. Pretty decent little push right there. Hopefully we can still hang up above this, right? See how it builds a level. We're going to take support on our old resistance. Let me get that in there for you quickly. See if we can show it to you. There it is. So we want to take support on our old resistance. Not on. It doesn't have to be on it, but you can see the little levels, right? This is the point. When you can start to recognize these levels, your life will become a little bit, potentially like a little easier, right? It's barely anything there. And if you were to look at the daily chart, or not the daily chart, but the 1 minute chart, this is what you get. So I like using my charts, and they help me get this the detail that I require. I also get it from the DOM and the time and sales and all that other stuff, but I mean, this level of detail is important. See the sell-off? You can see the sell-off in the DOM order entries. You can see it right? Watch when we break below here. This is going to be a problem. This is what I was saying. I would probably want to have a stop set up if we didn't. If we, I don't know. I don't know why we wouldn't want to take more profit off. Why is this changing your opinion? That's interesting. Why it's changing your opinion of a 13%, because the trade value is so little. That might be part of the problem that everybody's having as well. When their trade value is so small, that 13% doesn't really make you like any money, and you're like, oh well, it's got to go higher, right? I got to make some more money. I haven't made any money all month or week, or maybe I've lost some money and now I've got to rebuild that money. But I'm not suggesting you go in there with a $50,000 position either. That's why I have found $5,000 is my best money lost, money won kind of price number. Right, I don't even like 10,000. I don't even like 15,000. The price shift changes too much, and that's just the way your attitude is about the trade itself. So we'll see what happens here. Hopefully it didn't break down. That's a good sign. Yeah, you have to be mindful here of this double top. This could be a double top reverse. See how that flag broke? Look at that big breakdown there of that flag, eh? Either way, you can't really feel bad. Again, I call it being in it and on it. In it and on it. So I'm going to change that to... Okay, it seems to be kind of breaking down. But, see, I don't have to panic. I should be panicking. I should just take the percentage and run. 20% would be like $300. But we got that VWAP there. This could run for the rest of the day. You know, see how these thoughts start going through your head? We're not underwater. I have a stop there right at break even, so I would recommend anybody, you know, you have to have a stop in there. I don't know where you would have your stop, but you need to have a stop, period. Well, there's your lesson, right? Like 17%, doesn't matter what size of the position. Why would you change that to 2% now? Because this might go to the moon. Again, it's kind of comes down to laziness. Like, you're like, I'm in the position. I don't want to make that decision again. Right? Like, I don't want to make that decision again. So I'm just going to hold it in hopes that it'll go back up. Right? So, in my opinion, why would you want to do that when we could just take the position again? Right? And that's the thing, right? If we were to take the position again, where's my... let's just do it with this, right? And again, I'm going to draw this one again and again and again, but why wouldn't we take this position again? Why would we sit through all, like, you've got 17%, and then you're going to take it again, or you can reevaluate at that point, right? Like, it's 17% is pretty good a percentage, man. But your thought is like, oh yeah, no, look at him, you know, I didn't have to sell. It's like, the job is the selling part, though, right? Like, that is the job, is actually selling stocks. Or, sorry, well, we trade them for money, right? Like, I buy it for money, and then I trade it to somebody else, and they pay me money for it. Right? Like, isn't that the job? Why are we... I'm still wrapping my head around the whole thing, right? Trying to get the psychology of everybody. And if you think about it, that is the job. Why is everybody trying to avoid the job? The actual real job. Like, the real job is selling stocks so you can make money. That's interesting. Think about that for a minute. Well, there you have it. What the fuck was the point of that? So that was a break-even play? What the fuck was the point of that, right? Stupid. Yeah, and there you have it. It was a $5, $5. Those are the commissions, right? That's all there is to it. That's kind of stupid. If you think about it, that was stupid, right? Like, you had, say, 17%. You could have protected. You see what I mean? Like, how many times that happened to everybody? You want to leave me a comment? Like, I don't know, man. You take your money when you can make it. So I'm going to have to tell you to like, share, subscribe. Maybe we can get another one of these you know, maybe we can get another one of these tickers to hit here in real time, right? Because really, holy crap, man, it is how you trade. Where do you take the money off? Why didn't you take the money off on that? Right? Like, come on. Monday, December 13th. It's kind of, that was stupid. And then it just keeps ripping down here too, right? So, exactly, if you look at the candles here, look at the candles here. Look at the candles here on the rip down. Once we broke down below this level of 1625 or whatever, 1630s, whatever, doesn't matter. Once we broke down out of there, look at it, just shoom. There's what is it, the escalator down? Elevator down? Stairs on the way up, escalator down, faster down, right? That might be why everybody's so interested in short selling, because they think it happens really quickly and, you know, they could catch this move. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. Until the next bounce.